like monster strength. And so we've got a great crowd here. It is standing room only. They have been looking forward to hearing from you all day. Give them your best, man.
All right, Bird. Let me hear it from Bird.
Let's go!
Look, guys, let me just start off. I just want to say thank you to BK. As he mentioned, my wife is having some medical challenges, and I just wanted to, be here with her, be present with her. And guys, you have to understand that being a part of a company like Bird, for me being an entrepreneur and doing what I do, it puts me in a position where when an emergency like this happens, I have the opportunity to make priorities first, and that is my family. And so what BK is offering you guys, what Berg is offering you guys is more than about making money, guys. This is about life, all right? This is about having the best possible life you can ever have. And before I get started, you guys gotta understand something like, I'm living in the moment. I'm living life till its fullest. And I'm just enjoying just waking up in the morning. And so you guys have an opportunity through this company. You have an opportunity to do the exact same thing. So before I get started, I want you I wish you could feel my energy. I wish you could feel my passion. But this doesn't come from an 8 to 5. This doesn't come from getting up, and driving with 1,000 people to the same place every day, doing the same work, stuff that you don't like to do. This doesn't come from that. This comes from doing what you love, what you're passionate about, what you dreamed of doing. Like, this comes from experiencing life at its fullest. All right? So, guys, I want to be honest with you. I think I'm so grateful for this forum. Because I get to be honest. Listen to me very closely. 3 things. The first one is years and years ago. I'll never forget it. I had first started speaking and doors started opening to me. I went from being in one community to another community, and then some most powerful people in the world. I was connecting with these individuals. And they said to me, Eric, we want to give you an opportunity of a lifetime. And I'll be honest with you guys. I was a little nervous. I was a little afraid. I was making decent money, and I didn't want to take a risk. I'll be honest. I didn't want to take the risk. But they told me, Eric, if you become a part of this company, and you become a part of this invention, you will be a millionaire instantly. And so they told me 1 week, and I procrastinated. They told me 2 weeks later, I procrastinated. Finally, within a month, they said, Eric, listen to me. We love you. We love what you're doing. And we want you to experience financial freedom. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was in my 20s. I was afraid. I didn't have a lot of money, and so I didn't want to risk the little money I had in this investment. But they were telling me it will change your life forever. And guys, I'm going to be real honest with you. I did not take advantage of it. 4 months later, these individuals were millionaires. I'm telling you, with my own eyes, I saw it. They quit their job. They built a $1 million home. They were living the life. They put their kids through medical school, and I was devastated. This experience has stayed with me for the rest of my life. I was devastated because where I am today and how I live today, I could have been doing this over 20 years ago, but I didn't take the risk. I didn't take the opportunity. And so I'm saying to you today, listen to me very closely. You stand with a company just like I did years ago that can change your life forever, that can make your dreams become a reality, that can do things for you that possibly no other opportunity you've ever been exposed to, no other opportunity you've ever been around. This opportunity can change your life forever, but don't make the same mistake I made over 20 years ago. Don't make the mistake of being around it. Don't make the mistake of hearing it. Don't make the mistake of actually getting the chance to experience it and you drop the ball. No, write this down. You have to take advantage of an opportunity of a lifetime in the lifetime of the opportunity. I'm going to say it again. You have to take advantage of an opportunity of a lifetime in the lifetime of this opportunity. And you guys are in Germany right now. Verb is there right now. Vemma is there right now. And the stories that you heard today, if you make the right decision. And when I say decision, I'm not just talking about something you do in your mind. I'm talking about something you do with your heart. If you make the right decision, next year, the same time, 6 months from now, I don't know, 4 months from now, depending on how hard you're willing to put effort forth in this company, you can be the next Jed. You can be the next individual telling other individuals how you're not talking about your dreams anymore, how you're not dreaming about dreams anymore, how you're not just wishing for dreams to become a reality anymore, how you are physically living the dream, how you have taken full advantage of this opportunity and your life has changed as a result. So before I go any further, you gotta hear me, you have to take advantage of an opportunity of a lifetime in the lifetime of the opportunity. So Eric, what does that mean? That means that the time is now, that the opportunity is now, that the decisions you need to make, you're standing right there. How many companies are you able to touch? The president, the CEO, how many companies can you literally, listen to me, literally meet people who are not just talking about it, but who are doing it? So, this is your opportunity. And yes, Eric Thomas is doing quite well for himself. And yes, I'm experiencing life to the fullest, and I'm not talking about just stuff. I'm talking about time. And I know BK is mentioning it to you, but I have time. I have time now. I remember going to that job. I remember going to that job and missing my daughter's academic celebration. I remember not being able to see everything I wanted to see because I was at this 9 to 5, and that's not what I wanted to do. And I'm telling you, you are here today because that's not what you want to do. There are people who love 9 to 5. There are people who will call to 9 to 5. But I know something about you. If you are at this session today, that's not your dream and that's not your goal. And so what do I have now? We're not talking about cars. We're not talking about homes. We're not talking about traveling. What we're talking about today is I have my time. I have time to spend with my family. I have time to do videos. I have time to volunteer in schools. I have time to make a difference in people's lives. I have time for myself. I have time to exercise, time to read. My next book is coming out. I just talked to my professor, and it's looking like this May I'm going to march with my PhD. I have time to invest in myself, and I have time to make a difference in the world. And so please, you have an opportunity of a lifetime, but you have to take advantage of the opportunity of a lifetime in the lifetime of the opportunity. This is your moment. All right? So I leave you with this as we go to point 2. Listen to me very closely. There was a famous rapper who said, if you had one shot, if you had one opportunity to seize everything you've ever wanted, everything you've ever wished for, would you capture it or would you let it slip away? Right? And I want you to ask yourself that question today. If this is the greatest opportunity you've ever been involved in, if this is the greatest opportunity that you've ever seen, if this is a chance of a lifetime, are you going to let it slip away? Or are you going to capture it? Are you going to let it slip away? Or are you going to capture it? So on 3, I need you to do me a huge favor. I need you to say, I'm going to capture it. On 3, I need you to do me a huge favor and say, I'm going to capture it. Why? Because this is your moment. This is your time. And your life can be different 4 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. Your whole life can be different because of a choice you make. So on 3, I'm going to capture it. 1, 2, 3.
Gonna catch it!
Okay, I didn't hear everybody. Come on, I didn't hear everybody. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna catch it!
All right, last time. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna catch it!
All right, listen to me first, and we're going to write this down. All right, this is critical. Effort that you put in is going to determine the reward you get out. Now, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, can I be honest? Different people have taken advantage of this opportunity in different ways. There are some people, they sign up and they don't really take advantage of the opportunity to its fullest. Some people put 50% in, some people 70%, some people 80%, some people 120%. And based on the effort that you put forth is going to determine your outcome. So I need you to do me a huge favor, and I want you to write down on a piece of paper, I promise. And the first promise you're going to make, you're going to make this promise to yourself, that BK has done everything he could possibly do. This company has done everything. Listen to me, guys. I'm wearing a shirt and you see orange. And it says, be phenomenal or be forgotten. I'm going to tell you this. I work with a lot of companies. Here in the United States of America, I work with the NBA, the National Basketball Association, the NFL. I work for the Major League Baseball. And I'm going to tell you guys, I work with a lot of companies, but the company that I'm going to tell you that's phenomenal is Vemma. BK is phenomenal, and the work that they do is phenomenal. How he's treated, what he's done for my family. They talk the talk. BK, Vemma, I can honestly say, in my own experience, they have walked the walk. He has exposed me to things. He has exposed me to opportunity. He's exposed me to people. He's exposed me to knowledge and information that has literally helped revolutionize my life. So listen to me, guys. I get so much out of BK because I made my own personal promise. I want you to take 3 seconds, guys. 6 seconds, 10 seconds. I will text you 6 seconds. And I want you to write down, I promise myself after today, and then you fill out the rest. Because I want to say something to you, and then we're going to move forward, but I can't do it until you make a promise to yourself. So make a promise that I'm going to take, for those of you who are already in Vemma, but you're only giving 80%, I promise to give 100%. There's some of you who haven't made a decision at all. You're saying, today I promise myself to make a decision. Either I'm going to put 120% in, or I'm not going to do it at all. I'm not going to be around the opportunity anymore. I'm not just going to hear about it anymore. I'm going to make a decision. And so today, I want you to write down what you promised yourself. I promise myself I'll never be poverty again. I promise myself that I'll never let another opportunity slip away. I promise myself that I'll end this year strong. I promise myself, as a result of connecting with this company, that my family will never know poverty again. I don't know what it is that you want to promise yourself. I promise myself that through this company, I will develop myself in personal ways like I've never done before. I promise myself that my network will be different, that my network and my network, again, my network and my network will be different than it's ever been before. So I'm going to give you a couple seconds, and I want you to write down what you promised. All right, write that down. And then we're going to talk about this second principle. Effort equals reward. All right? Effort equals reward. I want you to write that down. Effort equals reward. Now, I'm not there. I don't know what you promised, but on 3, for those of you who have written the promise down, I just want you to say, I made a promise to myself. Now, I want you to say it sincerely. I made a promise to myself. And this is why I'm so confident in exercise, guys. Why I'm so confident in this company. Because years ago, I vowed to myself, I'm homeless, I'm a high school dropout, but I vowed to myself that that's my beginning, but it won't be my end. And so on 3, I want you to say, I promise myself. I promise myself. And I want you to promise you made. And when you work with this company, I want you to put forth a different type of effort so you can make all your promises become a reality. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, come on, guys. I need to look forward from the heart. 1, 2, 3.
I promise myself.
Okay, last time, I want you to say it slow. And I want you to think about your dream, where you want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I want you to feel this on 3. I promise myself All right? I want you to bring emphasis to I promise and myself. But after today, with the connection of this company, you will never, ever be the same again. 1, 2, 3. Principle number 2, this is what took Eric Thomas from being homeless and a high school dropout to where I am today. Listen to me. What makes BK, BK? What makes Bird, Bird? Listen to me very close. I promised myself that I would never, ever let anybody outwork me. And so every single opportunity, listen to me, I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Some days I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning because I promised myself that I was going to be successful. I promised myself that I was going to get my GED, that I was going to go to college. I promised myself that I would write my book. So you have to do me a huge favor. It's one thing to promise, but number 2, the effort that you put forth must be equivalent to your promise. You cannot have a desire. You cannot have a goal. You cannot have a dream. And so what Bird is going to do for you is they're going to show you. If you put this much time into it, if you put this much effort, listen to me, it's not rocket science. They can measure if you put in this many hours, if you make this many phone calls, if you network with this group, if you listen to this tape, if you go to this seminar, if you do the things that they're asking you to do, listen to me very closely. Your promise can become a reality. All right, I got to do it one more time. Guys in there saying that you don't mean on 3. I promise myself. 1, 2, 3.
I promise myself.
All right. Listen to me. You gotta promise yourself you're gonna wake up in the morning and you're gonna be about this business. You gotta promise yourself that you're gonna make those phone calls. You gotta promise yourself that you're gonna stay motivated, that you're not gonna be just motivated in the month of September and then you're gonna fall off in October. You gotta promise yourself, I'll get stronger in October. I'll get stronger in November. I'll get stronger in December. I promise myself that I'll do all my research, that I'll do my homework. Listen to me. And if you keep those promises that you made to yourself, every dream you have, every goal you have, if nobody else believes, as long as you believe, and as long as you keep the promise you made to yourself, every single thing that you want to become a reality will become a reality, all right? So, promise me nobody else will outwork me. Promise me nobody else will outstudy me. Promise me nobody else will outnetwork me. Promise me nobody else will put forth the type of effort you put forth. No more 50%, no more 70%, no more 80%, no more 90%. It's 120% or nothing else. Because if you put forth 120%, I don't care what your goals are. You can have, you can be, and you can do whatever it is you're big enough and you're bold enough to do. Why? Because I've done it, and BK has done it, and BK has helped hundreds and thousands of people to do it. So before my last one, let's give it up for BK. This is it, guys. Bring it in. This is it. All right. So you say it to yourself, Eric, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. Eric, I'm loving this conference. Everything I've gotten so far, I'm excited. The speakers, I'm pumped up. All right. Story, guys. You got to bring it in. This is my father's story. Listen to me. You got all the information you need, but to know is not enough now. Now you must do. To know is not enough. You have to apply it. All right. So here it is. Decision time now. All right. Now it's time not to know. It's not time to hear anymore. It's not time to talk anymore. Now it's time to put it in. It's time to put it into work. And so, guys, you've heard the story. So just like you, there was a young man who said, you know what? He says, I'm tired. I want to get to the next level. I'm ready to get to the next level. Just like you had the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm ready to do it. And so he started going around and he started looking for the guru, his own personal BK. That's right. You looking for his own personal BK. Somebody that can open up doors. Somebody that can open up opportunities to him. And everybody said we know who the person is. His name, they call him the Guru. And so he went and he found the Guru, just like you. You're in Germany right now. You're sitting in that room. Verb is right in front of you. The opportunity of a lifetime is right there for you. And so he went to the Guru and he said to the Guru, I'm ready. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. That's what the Guru said. Yeah, God, ready to work. Some young man says, all right, I'm ready, but can we meet at 6? Or can we meet at 7? 4 o'clock is too early. And the Guru said, how bad do you want this opportunity? He said, I want it real bad. He said, okay, you want it real bad. Gotta meet at 4 o'clock. So he shows up the next day, 4 o'clock in the morning. He's got on his suit, he's got on his shoes and his tie. And the Guru said, you're not gonna need that. No, you're not gonna need that. You're gonna need the intangibles. You're gonna need hard work. You're gonna need determination. You gotta let that suit go. But am I telling you, what BK is going to explain to you, there's some habits you're gonna have to let go of to get to that next level. And so the young man, he lets the suit go. He takes off the shoes. He doesn't even swim. He said this is a risk. But sometimes in life, if you're going to move from average to good to great, you have to be willing to let go of certain things. You gotta give up and go up. So he takes off the suit. He takes off the shoes. And he walks in the water. And the water hits his feet and it's cold. And then it hits his ankles. It's cold. And then it hits his knees. It's cold. He's thinking, why did I do this? There are going to be days you're going to ask yourself, why did you do it? But listen to me. If you will never give up, if you will never give in, if you will persevere through the no's, the hang-ups, the disappointment, the slow day, you would just persevere through all of that and get to the other side. And so it goes to his waist. And then it goes to his shoulder. Thinking, I gotta get out of here. I can't do this anymore. I don't know how to swim. I'm out here in the dark. Nobody knows I'm out here. Listen to me. It's gonna seem like you're in the dark sometimes. Nobody's gonna believe you. Nobody's gonna support you. But you gotta believe this thing yourself when nobody else believes in you. And then he went a little further. When he went a little further, boom, the water hits his chin. And it goes into his mouth. And he turns around. When he turns around, he's on his way out. He says, I can't. And the Guru grabs him by the back of the neck and says, you've invested too much. You've gone too far. You've come too far now. You can't go back. And so he dumps his head in the water. And he puts his little head around his leg and keeps him underwater. And the young man is underwater 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. And all of a sudden, he's thinking, he said, I'm going to die out here. 50 seconds. And he sees his life flash in front of his eyes. 60 seconds, just when he thinks he takes his last breath, the Guru raises him up. And he's trying to kill me out here. You're trying to kill me. He said, no, I didn't try to kill you. He said, I thought you were going to teach me the secret to success. He said, I did teach you the secret to success. He said, no, you didn't. You tried to kill me. No, you didn't teach it to me. What's the secret to success? He says, when you were underwater, I submerged you underwater. I was teaching you the secret all in, that you gotta go all in. You can't give 50%. You can't give 60%. You can't give 70%. Not even 99.9%. You gotta give 120%. And when you were underwater, what did you want to do? He said, when I was underwater, I only wanted to do one thing. He said, what was that one thing? He said, I just wanted to breathe. He said, when you want to succeed, as bad as you want to breathe, then you will be successful. This is an opportunity for a lifetime. There's nothing in the take advantage of this opportunity and remember, don't be average, but don't be good, be great, and then be phenomenal or be forgotten. It's your boy, E.T.